Well, I ever get used to talking on camera. Hi everyone, good evening. Thanks for stopping by at my channel. I'm going to be talking about what I've been loving lately. Kind of like a favourites video, but I'm not sticking to the algorithm of favourites. I certainly don't buy enough products to do like a favourites of every month, so definitely things that I think is worth a mention to you guys, and then also a few things which have not been working out for me so much. First things first, we'll talk about these things. These are microfiber face cloths made for removing your makeup. I won't be without these anymore. I buy multiple different ones, various brands from Amazon. This is called the Magic Cloth from W7, which is a really low-end drugstore brand, but it's a decent cloth and does the job good. I don't use them as directed by just using water to take my makeup off. I tend to do all the other regular steps I do as far as cleansing, micellar water, and then washing my face with my Mario Badescu soap, and then I wipe off anything with this, and it just takes everything off, and I love it. It's much more gentle on the skin. Your hands by themselves doesn't cut it. It won't get everything off in them eyelashes. So yeah, these are amazing. I'm sure you can get them from lots of places, but if you haven't invested in these, you can wash them. I wash mine every other day. They're so handy for taking your makeup off. I'm sure that's where the Blenderful idea came from, when they saw these products and how effective they are at taking the makeup off. I haven't even tried the Tati Blenderful, so I'm not sure how these compare, but they do vary in price, but not expensive at all, and they're so worth the investment. Next thing I want to talk about is brow gel. I've never been keen on brow gel. I've only just started using it in the past 6 months, and I have to say I'm definitely enjoying the Benefit brow gel 24-hour brow setter. The only thing is, you know, these Benefit brow products are not cheap. They're quite expensive, and so far the Precisely My Brow is the best brow pencil I've ever found, so I'm going to have to continue buying that, although I have just bought the BH Cosmetics one. I'll try and even it out when it comes to buying high-end stuff, unless I specifically want a certain product, which I have to have. But when it comes to brow products, I do try and have a mixture of both high-end and drugstore in my collection. I've tried ones in the past, drugstore ones, not been impressed. They felt too sticky, didn't dry quick enough, didn't feel they did enough for my brows. But this definitely, the applicator on it, it clings to the hairs, and the gel makes your brows stay in place all day. When I'm looking for something to use on the quickness, I will reach for this. My brow hairs are a nightmare. They're so coarse, and they do not lay down nicely. They don't comb upwards nicely either. They're just like so straggly and annoying and awkward. This is really helping me out at the moment. So yeah, if you have any other alternatives which is cheaper than this, then let me know in the comments below. I'd appreciate that. Next thing I want to talk about is these two drugstore liquid eyeshadows by Wet n Wild. I wasn't recording, I've just been talking to myself for 5 minutes. So yeah, these Wet n Wild liquid eyeshadows, they're called Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit cream liquid eyeshadow. Got two colours, one's in Camel Back and the other one is Sand Castles. Woo, my eyesight. Yeah, so Camel Back is a little bit light, but it's good if you haven't got time to worry about what colours to put on your eyes. It's just such a neutral colour. It's almost my skin colour. It's almost like a concealer colour. There it is on my hand there. It's like a beautiful starting point for eyeshadow. So here is Sandcastles. Both are good colours for eyeshadows, for mattes, and they blend out really nicely. So you don't need a lot of this. You just put it like a pea amount in the centre of your lid, and then blend it out with a brush. That's it, and it dries really nicely. It dries really quickly. I don't like to use my good brushes on these, just because they are liquid, and they basically dry down really quick and blend out so good, if you can see that. And I put quite a lot on the back of my hand, and it does go a long way. So yeah, they do a really good job at blending out, and you can build on them as well. And they're just, what I tend to do is when I have no time to put on my makeup, I'll use one of these in the morning and just put it in the centre of my eye, blend it out, and I'm done, ready to go. A little bit of mascara, and then that's it. So Wet n Wild are cruelty free. They're a really good drugstore brand. I wouldn't recommend everything of theirs. I've just also purchased a mascara which is absolutely rubbish. It's good for the lower lashes, but that's about it. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. Not impressed by it at all. If you're into liquid eyeshadows and you haven't tried the Wet n Wild, 100% recommend those. Next, I want to quickly touch on the Yo Glow, the Wishful Yo Glow. Still enjoying using this. I do think overall this product works. There's just a definite improvement in my appearance of my skin. I can't say I've noticed my skin feeling any different, but it's looking a hell of a lot clearer than it was. So really still enjoying this product. If you haven't watched my video on this, then I recommend you do. I do a before and after of how my skin was looking between the 10 days that I started using this, and it's a good facial scrub. I didn't realise how beneficial that would work for me, but it is good. Finally got my hands on the Inglot gel liner. Liners are a personal preference. I have a mixture of both felt tip liners, gel liners, liquid liners. The next one is good as well, but they're a little bit more fiddly to work with. It's so creamy. Gel liners have a tendency to dry out really quickly. I've only had it for a few weeks, so not long, but I can tell when I apply it, and I can tell when I dip my brush into it, the product does speak for itself. It's a very, very deep, intense matte black and glides on the eye really nice. Doesn't drag, doesn't dry, doesn't crumble when you've not touched it for a few days. They're usually sold out online for number 77, but I managed to get it while it was in stock. Last but not least, I want to talk about a indie brand called With Love Cosmetics. They are a UK based brand and they make pressed glitters. So I got this little palette. I will be doing a future video, hopefully playing with these. I say I got these for clients, but I have to be honest, I love them. I just can't get away from glitters at the moment. I think they're so nice. Smaller row here is all Colourpop. I think there's one Sydney Grace, which the Sydney Grace one outshines the Colourpop glitters. And then the top ones is the ones by With Love Cosmetics. And they are amazing. The pan size, first of all, the pan size is huge. It's humongous. They're $7.99 and some of them are $8.99. They take up to 5 days to custom and make, and when they send them out to you, shipping is reasonable, and they also ship worldwide. They're on Instagram and they're called, like I said, With Love Cosmetics. That's the ones I'm talking about on the top row. The quality of the pressed glitters are really impressive. They're very, very good. I'll do some swatches because I have to do swatches of these. I haven't got my name on them. Oh, I know what some of them are called. If I can get the names properly, I'll link them down below of what they are. But I do use them for clients, but I have literally fell in love with them myself. They're very, very soft and delicate. Obviously it's a glitter, so it's not going to swatch like an eyeshadow would, but they are amazing glitters. So that's White Crushed Diamonds. Hope you can see that on camera. And then we have Dazzleberry with a pinky purple undertone to it. Do that there. So pretty. My ring light's up a little bit too high, isn't it? There you go, that's Dazzleberry. And then we have Emerald. This one is stunning, like really stunning. I love this one. That is so nice. Can you imagine that when I wear my green looks? This is definitely a duochrome. It goes from blue to green. You'll see what I mean. So can you see how it looks green and then it can look blue? And so, there you go. These are amazing, guys. They are amazing. And the last one I think is called Amor, which is like a blue. Oh, stunning. Now the difference between these glitters and the glitters that I had in my Jolie palette, the bomb.com. When I had the bomb.com, these are way more superior to those. They're softer, they're made way nicer, they swatch nicer, they feel nicer to touch. I'm going to try obviously and just keep the glitters to this one palette. Not going to go crazy and keep buying loads and loads of glitters because they will go to waste. If you haven't heard of With Love Cosmetics, definitely check them out. They are so good. I can appreciate not all my viewers are going to want to play with glitters. Obviously I'm not here to promote people putting glitter on their eyes. So I found a little bit of information about the company. They are vegan and cruelty free, and it says in the facts section, all of our fine glitter is cosmetic grade, so it can be used for cosmetic purposes, although we do advise that you use glitter on and around your eyes at your own discretion. The same with most glitters. I didn't expect anything different. Each to their own. I've been using glitter on my eyes for a long time now and never had any issues. Just got to be careful with any kind of glitter, but being a pressed glitter I think is slightly safer than using a loose glitter, because it's all going to fall out everywhere, where pressed glitters are a little bit more safer because they just tend to stick to the skin more. Really good company. I'm very impressed. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed some of the products I've showed you. Let me know in the comments below if you've already tried these, or if you've got any recommendations for the clear brow gel. Wishing you all the best. Stay safe. Don't catch the coronavirus. And I'll see you soon with another video.